This is
Okay.
Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. Today I'm very lucky to be joined by, once again, Alex Krassyuk. So thank you very much for coming on again, Alex. Good to see you.
Seeing you.
And where are you now? Because I know you're a big tennis fan. It looks like you're at a boxing gym right now.
I'm in the gym now. Boxing gym. Unfortunately, not tennis gym.
All right, so
You know, some familiar faces here. Vladimir.
You go to the boxing gym a lot then, Alex?
Yes.
All right, so let's go on to the news that broke just yesterday. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight probably won't be happening now because the contract with Deontay Wilder has been finalized by a judge, and now Fury and Wilder will have the trilogy fight. What are your thoughts on that?
Wilder and Fury have to face each other according to the arbitration decision. Joshua has to move with his mandatory if he doesn't want to lose the belt, the WBO belt. So this is what we have at this moment. Not more, not less. We are in negotiations with Eddie to make this fight happen. I heard from over the ocean that they are not planning to buy out Wilder fight, and that Wilder doesn't want to get any money, any step aside money. He wants to go straight to the fight and to punish the Gypsy King. So the fight is very likely to take place. Bob Arum even announced the possible date for it, which is 24th of July in Las Vegas. So we are moving our way with AJ now.
And I think a lot of people have come under. Oh, sorry, you were saying over in the last interview you weren't completely sure if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight would happen. I remember seeing a lot on Twitter saying a lot of people saying that it wouldn't happen, even though Eddie was so 100% sure that it would be happening. What are your thoughts on the Fury and Wilder trilogy? Yeah, Fury and Wilder trilogy. Do you think it's the right fight to happen? Or personally, I don't understand. Would you much rather see that Fury and AJ fight happens and the winner will be undisputed, and then Usyk will get a shot at all the belts? Wouldn't that be better in your case?
Yeah, just imagine that late December, Wilder and Usyk have to face each other for the undisputed. What a story! Come on. None of them are the favorites. I mean, not Usyk, neither Usyk nor Wilder is the favorite in their fights. But in heavyweight boxing, you know, anything may happen. Both fights are really interesting. Of course, it's not like the undisputed championship, but this is a great build up for the undisputed, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly it is. And as well, that means when Fury, and the fight might even be in the UK, Fury and Joshua, and that you can have since AJ is going to face Usyk, it's mandatory, but you can have the 2-fight deal, and both the 2 fights will be for the undisputed belts. Frank Warren, because you're in the business, Frank Warren and Bob Arum have received a bit of stick online because they've been accused of knowing about the trilogy of Wilder and making Eddie Hearn do all the work. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think that Frank Warren and Bob Arum knew all along that the trilogy of Wilder was pretty likely to happen?
They didn't know because they have no influence on the arbitration. But they never signed the side deal with Saudi because this one obstacle was still not resolved, and this obstacle was actually the arbitration. Everyone believed it would be positive for Fury, but it went different direction. So nothing serious happened because it's just a matter of time and risk. If you take into consideration that, let's imagine Fury beats Wilder and Anthony Joshua beats Usyk, and then they meet for the full undisputed championship. They don't need any step asides. They don't need They haven't got anyone mandatory because all the mandatories have been completed. And this is a real undisputed heavyweight championship. Same might happen if, for example, Wilder wins and Usyk wins, or Usyk wins and Fury wins. So the undisputed championship itself is something that haven't taken place for more than, I don't know, 20, 30 years.
I think Lennox Lewis was the last heavyweight undisputed champion. And so
did he have three or four belts?
I think the IBO belt had just been introduced and it wasn't really counted as a belt then. So technically,
but he didn't have WBO.
Oh, I didn't actually know that. So, and the WBO belt was a belt that Usyk's mandatory for. Have you started talks with Eddie Hearn about the fight between Anthony Joshua and Usyk then?
Yeah. I'm now in the gym, and between my exercises, I'm texting with Eddie, exchanging messages, taking decisions. That's what we're doing since early morning.
And do you have an idea where the place and date might be then for that fight?
Me personally, I would be happy to have it in Kiev in August, which doesn't sound reasonable, of course. Most likely, it should take place in open air venue somewhere in the UK. London is a great option for that. So why not? We can look at Wembley Arena, late August. The dates that I read on media, Mike Coppinger, he was the insider for the dates, and August 21, 21st, and August 28th. Both dates are great and work well for us, work good for us.
I mean, if it's summer fight in the UK, it'd be great. And the weather in the UK is always really bad. Like today and yesterday, it's been raining the whole time. But summer being nice outdoor arena in the UK, nice and warm. I've only got a couple of questions left. Usyk's skill set is unquestionable, great skill set, Olympic gold medalist, undisputed. But do you think his size at all will hold him back at heavyweight?
You know, if he would have size like Niko Valuyev, he would never have that kind of skills that he possesses.
But to be fair, Fury's got the size and he still has the skills.
Yeah, he has. But you know, the difference is Fury had only 45 fights in amateurs. Within 45 fights, he completed European Championship, World Championship, and Olympic Games. Usyk had over 300 fights in amateurs, which make difference. And the difference in experience means the difference in skills. But AJ is a favorite in this fight for many reasons. One reason, he defeated Vladimir Klitschko. Second, he's taller, heavier, stronger, physically stronger. Most likely he will fight at home. He will be the reigning and defending champion. He will be the one to fight for fighting the mandatory, to fight for the undisputed, because I think undisputed will be in his mind. But Usyk is also an Olympic champion of the same Olympic Games, just one weight division lower. And when two Olympic champions enter the ring, you know, anything may happen. We saw AJ with Povetkin, but the difference in age looked, we saw the difference in age, in action. But now there's almost no difference. Same Olympics, almost same age, just a couple of years. I am thirsty for that kind of fight.
I mean, last time we saw, I think it was Luke Campbell and Vasily Lomachenko, and they're both two Olympic gold medalists, and that was a great fight. And have you got a prediction for what happens when AJ fights Usyk? What's your prediction?
No good. I don't want to disappoint the UK fans, so I won't give any predictions.
All right, Alex. I can imagine you don't want to let anyone down. I expect Usyk will bring his game, so will AJ. All right, Alex. Thank you so much for your time. I'll let you go on your session in the gym.
Okay, Fred.
So thank you so much,
Take care.
Alex. Cheers, mate.
Take care. Bye.